Hello everyone, this is me Sadia here and I am doing your remaining part of the month of July reading. This is going to be for the sign of Scorpio. So let's see what's coming up for Scorpios for the remaining month of July, starting from 22nd through the 31st of July 2019. We do have the moon pair up with the devil under the hangman and the king of cups. Underneath the deck you do have the tower. Um Before I get into the reading, let me remind you it is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone out there, so pick whatever resonates and leave the rest. You can always reach out to me for a personal reading to know what is coming up for you in your particular situation. Um, I'm picking up that, somebody is introspecting the situation. Somebody is going deep down to know what is going on, what can stabilize the situation, what can bring you the happiness that you seek, what can make you feel better in this particular situation, what are the things that you need to do to have what you want. But you're feeling pulled towards a certain person, but at the same time you're holding yourself back. You want, you miss, you love this person, but at the same time you hold yourself back. You don't want to put in any effort into it. You are it's more like self-sabotaging energies. It's like, you don't want to let your emotions out, you don't want to share them out, you don't want to um you just want to hold yourself back. That is all. Like, you really want to hold yourself back, you don't want to share it out, even though you know that how important it is for you to make the move, but you don't let it happen. Even if you know that you love this person so dearly and you really have to make the move, you are going to hold yourself back. And what do you think can what else do you expect, if you really want someone, if you really love someone, and if you know that this is the thing that you need to do to have this person, but you are not ready to do that thing. That means there is something which is stopping you, which is not letting you take the steps or not letting you take the decisions that needs to be taken so you could have this person in your life. And even though you have the clarity around it, even though you know that nothing can change in your life without them in your life, the whole situation seems so traumatic for you, the whole situation seems so painful to you. um you are suffering, waiting on for things to change, waiting on for things to come through, waiting on for things to happen on their own. But you are not ready to maybe give up your ego. For some of you, maybe you're too egoistic, maybe you're too you feel like, if you take that step it is going to make you feel, bad. So you don't want to hurt your ego, you don't want to let go of that thought that, if I make that move, what and how they are going to treat me. Maybe you have the fear that since you have been treating the other person bad, so you feel like, when you reach out to this person and if you take that decision and you are unsure of what is going to come forward for you, if you take that decision. So it's that fear which is maybe, stopping you. For some of you, you might have been doing a lot wrong to this person, and that is one thing which is kind of, um not letting you take the right steps. And it's a negative attitude towards a relationship, it's a negative attitude towards because it's more like, you want to stay in control of your life, at the same time you want things to be, working out for you the way you want. And at the same time, you know that you really have to kind of, get yourself a bit lenient in this particular situation so you could make things work. Because I believe I don't see the other person's energy around this whole thing at all. Like, it's more of you dealing with your own thoughts, you dealing with your own blocks, you dealing with your own ego, you dealing with your own self, where you are trying to overcome your fear, doubt, um, your inner self. It's like, there has been um, a fight that you might have been having within yourself, with yourself, and you are unable to forget this person. You are unable to forget this passion that you feel for this person. It's like, something is trying to pull you towards them, and at the same time, you're trying to hold and you're trying to control the situation so um so bad. It's more like, pulling, somebody's pulling one person from both ends. Like, you don't know what to do. It's just going to break you down, because you really have to make up your mind which one you choose to have. But the pull that you have is too strong. Like, you really want to stay in control, you really love this person, and you really want to let go of your control issues. It's a continuous fight, conflict that you are going to be having during the remaining part of the month, because the love is too strong, the passion is too strong, but at the same time you are not allowing it to happen. The delay, the wait, the whole thing is happening because of you, because you are unable to let go of that control. You are unable to, let things be and express your love. You are not ready to let things be as they are, and you are trying to control the situation. You are trying to just stay in control of the situation. You want to stay the dominant one in the relationship, and you cannot stay that way. Like, it's just creating mess in your life. It's just creating the tower moment for you. Nothing is going to work out until and unless you put in the work, because I don't see the other person's energy around the whole thing. Maybe for some of you, that person has already taken a step back. That person is not in that whole thing with you right now. um Whatever the delay is, whatever that, the gap is between the two of you, I think it is um because of you. Because I do see a person's energy. It's like, I don't see the other person involved. King, so it's like, one person's energy is what I can see. It's you dealing with yourself, it's you dealing with the pressure that you are having, from inside, from outside, maybe from your friends and family, maybe from, from your soul within. There is love, there is passion, there is love, but you don't want it. You don't want to accept it. You don't want to work towards making things better. So let's see what else we can get from it. Let's see, what is the hangman first? Let's see, what is it Scorpios are dealing with. Like I said, you have been dealing with so many things in your life, and you really stuck right now. I don't see you moving at all. Like, it's I can see a person who is working maybe like a machine 24/7, who is dealing with so many other things, so many other areas of their life, but and they are basically trying to hide the real them in the whole situation. Like, working at their workplace, then dealing with the family issues, then dealing with the family business, maybe then dealing with the other issues they are having in their life, be that, coming from their own self, or be that coming from the people they love and care about. It's like there's so much going on in their life, but um they are trying to find the escape in that. The love is too strong, the emotion is strong, but they are trying to find an escape in, keeping themselves busy doing the other things in their life. So they cannot think of love, they cannot think of commitment, they cannot think of love and relationships. They are trying to keep themselves busy. It's like, no doubt there is work, no doubt there is other things happening in their life, but they are trying to control the situation, the love they are having for the other person. they don't want to let it out, they don't want to show it, and that is why they are giving more of, like, if they were supposed to give their 50% to the other areas of their life, they are right now giving 90% of it to the other areas of their life, so they don't think of the other person right now, because that's how they believe they can stay in control of their life. Otherwise they would have taken the decision that they need to take in order to have that person in their life, which is somehow going to make their situation weak. And because this person is so madly in love with the other person, and they might have not even shared it out, they might have not even expressed it out, but the love is there, the passion is there, but because they are holding themselves back, it's getting, very torturing for them to be the way they are, but they are too stubborn to let go of. It could be your energy, it could be the energy of the person that you are dealing with. Since it's a general reading, I cannot, be 100% sure, but yeah, whoever this person is who has been holding themselves back is going through a tough phase in their life, and that phase is not something that they have to deal with, it's something that they created on their own. So let's see what the devil is all about. They really want the other person to make the move. I like I said, I don't see the other person in the picture, so maybe they are not in touch with you anymore, and you are really waiting and wishing and hoping that they would reach out, so you could contact, or you could reply them back, or you could, talk to them and stay in the upper hand of the relationship, because that what they have always kind of, treated you, or that's what and how you always treated them. You treated them like, as if they were just another thing in your life, and they have been the one always putting in the effort, and that has maybe that has made you the way you are. That is why you are feeling very egoistic to reach out to them and, start talking to them. But I don't see that this person is going to come through and talk to you until unless you make the move. So I don't think that anything is going to move ahead until unless you make up that move, because don't expect that person to reach out to you. I don't see them in the picture. They are not going to, make any effort, or they are not going to reach out to you. So it has to be you, because the delay has been coming from your end only. And even if they had reached you out earlier, I believe, like, with the energies around this stubborn person here, I don't think this person would have reached out to, in a positive way to them, because they have always been keeping their feelings secret to themselves. Like, they never shared their feelings, their true feelings for them. So even if they reached out to you, you would have been like, okay fine, like, okay fine, you message them, how are you, and stuff like that. You would not show how happy you are to receive that message. And now, since they are not messaging you, that is something bothering you, but at the same time, you don't want to be the one. If you message this person, you know that they are going to be sure of the fact that you missed them. So it's like, that is something that you don't want. You have the fear around it. So it's like, somebody egoistic, somebody very stubborn is holding themselves back, which is going to delay the whole thing happening in their life, because it's something like, you are building a complete mess for yourself and nothing else. Let me pull one card with the other deck. Let's see what if this person is going to open up during this month of July or not. Let's see, are they going to open up in the month of July? Are they going to express and open up in the month of July, or are they going to keep it to themselves? Let's see, before I say it. I don't see this person opening up to you, not this month, because like I said, they are very stubborn to do that, and they are not going to make the move until unless the situation gets even worse for them. So this person is going to wait on for you. If it's you, you are going to wait on for the other person to reach out to you, which I don't see them doing. And and then maybe you will reach out to them, is what I'm picking up. There is strong love, passion and stuff, but I don't see you taking the move that you need to take, or taking the step that you need to take to move this relationship forward, or to come out of this, chaotic situation that you are stuck in. It's more of you choosing to be in this state of mind where nothing is working out for you, because you have been working like a machine, you have been working like a robot, where you are not letting your emotions kind of control you, even though the emotions are getting too strong for you to control right now. But somehow you are managing to stay busy a lot more than you would actually be, so you could ignore your feelings and you could avoid dealing with them, and hence stay in control of your life. So I believe it's going to be a war that you would be having during the remaining month of July within with yourself, which you will try to kind of win. And I believe this month is going to be something where you are going to win the war. um, you are going to let it be under your control, and let's see how it goes in the later part of the of in the next month. But during the whole month, I don't see you moving ahead. I don't see you pace picking up the pace, because this person, whoever it is very stubborn. They will not open up until and unless it's time. It's like until and unless they can take it. And so I believe that the other person is also not going to open up, because they would rather choose to have a love offer coming from somebody new than to wait, or to reach out to you again. I don't see that happening for you. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for the sign of Scorpio. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe and share. And if you're willing to get a personal reading in your particular situation, do let me know in the email id on the email id in the description box. Till I do the next reading for you people, take care. Bye bye.